Hi guys. Today we are going to explain how to use rotate in AutoCAD and multiline as well as explode and trim. Trim is very important command. Let's see. Rotate is a command to rotate an object by an angle. If you draw a vertical line and you would like to make it inclined or make it horizontal based on the angle. Rotate can be called from modify, rotate, or this little icon, or RO enter. When you call the command, AutoCAD will ask you three questions. First of all, you have to select the object to be rotated, then enter. Then what is the base point? Base point is the point of rotation. You can select it by mouse, left click. Finally, what is the angle of rotation? And keep in your mind, if you put angle with positive value, the rotation will be counterclockwise. If the angle value is negative value, the rotation will be clockwise. Let's try. I will draw a vertical line. I will make the ortho mode is on with a length 10, for example. This line is vertical. I would like to rotate it to be with angle 45 degree counterclockwise. Draw, modify, rotate, or this little icon, rotate, or RO. AutoCAD will ask you three questions. The first question, select object. I'm gonna select this line by click or select it like this. Enter. Base point. Where is the point of rotation? You can select any point. It's up to you. I will select this point, for example. Then what is the angle of rotation? I will write 45. 45 means positive counterclockwise. Enter. You rotated this line with angle 45 degree counterclockwise. One more time. If we have a rectangle, like this rectangle, any rectangle, and we would like to rotate this rectangle clockwise, rotation with angle 30. Rotate, select your object, enter, base point, this one, or this one, or this one, or this, any point, it's up to you. This point, I will define the angle. Negative means clockwise. 30, enter, the rotation is 30 degree clockwise. So this command, rotate, can be used to rotate anything, object, text, anything, you can use it. AutoCAD will ask you three questions. Keep in your mind, when you select the object, you need to push enter from the keyboard. Then you need to start to select a base point, which is the point of rotation, by clicking using your mouse. And then you need to define the rotation angle, and keep in your mind, if you enter positive value of angle, it will be counterclockwise. Negative value will be clockwise. The second command is called multiline. Multiline looks like a line. We learned before how to use line. Multiline is the same. But you are going to use two parallel lines at the same time, not one single line like we learned before. Multiline, multi means not 3 or 4. It's only two double parallel line, or two parallel lines. You can call this command from draw, multiline. We don't have icon. I did not see any icon for this command actually. Or ML enter. Keep in your mind, L alone is line, M alone is move, ML is multi-line. After you called the command, you can draw like any line we can see. We have some adjustment, but I will show you a little bit about multiline. From draw, we have multiline. I did not see any icon for this command, but I can call it ML enter. Click. Can you see? If you make the ortho mode is off, you can draw the line like any line. Click, 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 click. But the only difference between line and the multi-line, if you call L enter for line, L enter, you are drawing only single line, single line. That makes sense? But this one, you are drawing multi-line, two parallel lines at the same time. This command is very important. It's very, very, very important when you are drawing architectural design. We will cover this later in this course, but multi-line is very important. We need to adjust few things in multi-line before drawing. Can you see we are drawing two lines, two parallel lines. We can determine what is the offset distance between the two lines. So we can define something called scale. We can also define something called justification. What you mean by justification? I mean, this multi-line can be held from this base point or this base point or the center of the multi-line. What you mean? I mean, when you call draw multi-line, can you see where is the mouse related to the two lines at one of them? We can justify this location to be at the center. How? When you call multi-line, don't start to draw. Just go ahead and select justification or J enter. We'll ask you, do you like top, zero, bottom? I will select zero. Scale. I will define what is the offset distance between the two lines. For example, 0.25. Enter. Go ahead and start to draw. Can you see? Where is the mouse right now? Your mouse is not at the top line or the bottom line. Your mouse at the center line or at the center between the two lines. This is the meaning of justification. That makes sense? This is the meaning of justification. You are holding the end point of your multi-line from the center, which is called zero. One more time, ML enter. Don't start to draw, just to go ahead and select justification or J enter. We'll ask you, do you like to hold the multi-line from the top, from the zero, from the bottom? I highly recommend it to use zero. For scale, S enter. You need to define what is the distance. Scale means the offset distance between the two lines. 0.5, for example. You can start to draw your line. These adjustment needed only at the first time in this file of AutoCAD. You don't need to adjust your justification and your scale, except if you need to increase or change the distance between the two lines for another drawing in the same file. So you need to only to adjust your scale. So let's see if I call multi-line, everything is okay. Your justification is written here 0, your scale is 0.5. I am okay. No, I would like to change the scale. So I will select scale, define it 0.25. Can you see? I will make ortho mode on. I will write 5, enter. So I draw a line with 5-meter length or 5 feet length. 4, enter. 5, enter. 4, enter. I am done. Like line, the normal line. Multi-line, everything I agree. Your justification, your scale, and everything. So I will draw line from this midpoint to this midpoint. And from this midpoint to this midpoint. That makes sense? So I need to define, I need to clear or erase this cross. I need to make it open. How can I do this? Or this is open T. I need to remove this little part, this part. I cannot do this until I make double click. If you make double click on the multi-line, we have here different options. One of them is open cross. If you select it, we can select this horizontal line and this vertical line, so AutoCAD can clean up this ones. That makes sense? This corner, this is corner. That's right. Double click. We have here corner joint. If you select the corner joint and select this one and then this one, AutoCAD can adjust you this corner. This one, this is T, looks like T. So if you double click, we have here open T. If you select open T, this line and this line, this line and this line, this line and this line, you can see that T is open. So we can adjust your multi-line, or we can clean up any things you are not feeling good. Multi-line. If we are using this multi-line and we have another multi-line like this, and like this, or like this, we can adjust here. Chamfer will not work, but if you make double click, we have here corner, select this line, and this line can clean up this corner. If you would like to clean up here also, double click, you can use corner joint between this line and this line, you can clean up the corner. I will show you something which is a little interesting. If you draw a line with a length 20, I can change the color of this line. How? After you draw it, go ahead and select the line and come here from this one, object color, I can change it to red. You can reselect the line and come here from this one, which is called line type. Line type. I can select the type. I cannot find what I'm looking for. So I can select other and then load, and then I can find different line style. One of them is called center. If you select the center, okay, nothing happened. Select the line one more time and open this little arrow, you can find the center. So I changed the color of the line, I changed the line style. I will make offset for this line with 5 meters, like this. Also, I will draw a vertical line here with any distance. One more time, if you would like to change the color of this line, go ahead and select it. Then go ahead and select the required color. If you would like to change the line style, go ahead and select it and use this style center. Offset 5 and another 5 and another 5. That makes sense? I will show you something very interesting. If you draw a circle with radius a little like 1, I will make copy for this circle. I will hold it from this base point here, 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 and here. I will make copy for these circles only. I will select only these circles. Don't select the lines, circles only. Enter. I will hold one of them. The other will come with me to the other side with copy. Skip. One more time. Copy this circle. Enter. I will catch it from this side to put it here at this end point, this end point, this end point. Then I will do copy for all of them. Can you see how can I select them? Be careful. If you select like this, you are going to select the horizontal lines also. Be careful. So I'm gonna select these circles only. Enter. We need to select the base point. How can I hold them? I can hold one of them from here. The other will come with me relatively to this end point. I am done. I can delete this original circle. Multiline, ML enter. Your justification is 0. I'm okay. Your scale is 0.5. I am okay. I can start from here. Can you see? And make your ortho mode is on. So I can draw my multiline using the help of center line. That makes sense? So the center line is helping you to draw from the intersection to the intersection. And you see, from this intersection between center line and center line to this one. That makes sense? This is how to draw any structure or any architectural design drawing. I can make double click on the multi-line. Double click on the multi-line. Be careful. Multi-line, double click. We have here open T between this one and this one, between this one and this one, between this one and this one. All of them are open T. Open T. Because this shape looks like a T. We have corner between this one and this one. Escape. Double click one more time. We have open cross between this one and this one. This is cross between this one and this one. What do you think? Looks good? Looks good? So what I covered so far, rotate, multi-line. I give you some information. If you have a line, you can change the color of this line or any circle. If you have a circle, that's fine. You can select the object, line or circle or whatever. You can change the color to any color you need. You can change the style of your line. For example, if you select the circle, I would like to make it dash. I cannot find dash here. Okay, select other and make load. Go down here. You have dotted. We have dashed here also. There you go. We have dash. Then go ahead and select the circle one more time, and then you can find dash. That makes sense? I have one more comment which is very interested. I would like to make this line exactly like this circle. What you mean? Same color and the same line style. Do I need to repeat everything? It changes the color, it changes the line style. No, I have another option. Go ahead and select that you are looking to make line. I'm selecting the circle, which one I would like to make it. And then we have here match properties or MA, enter, MA, or this little icon. If you select this command and select then your line, the line properties will be the same like the circle properties. One more time. Go ahead and select the properties, the line or the circle or the object you would like to make the others like this one. I select it. Then I will select the command match properties. Then I will select the line to be changed. That makes sense? So for example, if you have a line like this and you would like to make this line like center line with red color, you don't need to change the color. You don't need to change the line style. No, we did this before. So we can select this center line and we can select here match properties. So we are making matching. So this properties of this line will be the same like you selected before. That makes sense? It's a very powerful comment. The third comment today is called explode. Explode, what you mean by explode? Guys, can you see here? The multi-line you draw is 1 unit. And this one is 1 unit. If you delete one, we cannot delete this part alone. If you delete it, the whole part will be deleted. But we can explode this block. Select the object that you would like to explode it, and here is the command explode. What happened? Nothing happened. Everything's the same. But if you select a line here, wow, became single lines, separate lines. It's not one unit like before. Can you see? Also, if you remember, we learned how to draw rectangle. This rectangle is 1 unit. 1 unit. 1 unit. If you click one click, you can select the whole rectangle. We can explode it. If you select your rectangle and select your command, explode, this explode can be coming from modify. I think to modify, we have here, we have explode. Yes, we have explode here. Or this little icon. What happened? Nothing. Your drawing will be the same, but every line is single. We don't have any block or any object as 1 unit anymore. That makes sense? So explode, to explode an object from 1 unit to different parts. That makes sense? The last command is trim. Trim can be called from modify, trim, or this little icon, or TR enter. This command is very important. What you mean by very important? If we have lines, sorry, if we have lines like this one, or this one, or this one, we have circles. Modify, we have trim. Trim will delete parts of your object. You are trimming. What you mean? So TR, enter, or this little icon, trim. If you call your command, you need only just to click this one, it will be deleted. This part will be deleted. This part will be deleted. This part will be deleted. That makes sense? Any part you click it will be deleted. If you try this one, will be deleted. Does that make sense? So this command is very important. If you have a circle like this, and you draw your cross like this, for example, I can call trim, click this part, click this part. Does that make sense? So trim is used to delete parts, only one part, a little part of your object. Whatever your object, line, circle, rectangle, whatever, trim can delete a part of your object. I will delete this drawing because I will start to do this exercise. This one. This one is very powerful. I will start with this center line and the vertical center line. Let's do it. Line. What is approximately the length of this line? What do you think? It looks like 50, approximately 50, 50. So we can make it 200. Yeah, 200. Ortho mode is on. 200, the length. Here you go. Then I will change the color of this line to be red. I will change the style to be center. So good. I will make another offset to this line here to locate the center of this circle and the center of this circle with 60, and it's the same down, 60. So offset 60 up and up. I will draw a vertical line here. I will make the vertical line looks like the horizontal. So I will select the horizontal line, match properties, and then the vertical line. I will do offset for this vertical line to be located here, to locate the center line of this circle with 50 and 50, and another 20 to locate the center of this circle. Make sense? So I will offset 50, 50, and then escape, offset one more time, 20. Let's draw the circles. I will draw the circle with the radius 15, 15, 15, 15. So I can do it one time. The first circle will be here. So draw circle with center and radius. Here is the center. Your radius is 15. I'm done. You can make copy. You don't need to repeat your circle anymore. You can do copy, and I will hold it from here, 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 and here. That makes sense. We have a circle here and a circle here. Actually, we have two circles here. One with radius 15 and one with radius 20. So circle, center radius at this location with radius 15. How much? I forgot it. 15 and 20. 15 and one more time, 20. I can make copy for these two circles from this center and to this center. That makes sense. If you would like to delete these center lines, that's fine. But I draw these center lines to locate the centers of your circuits. We have at the middle, we have a circle with radius 16, another circle with radius 21, another circle with radius 32, and another circle with radius 40. So how many circles? 1, 2, 3, 4. The first one with radius 16. I will draw a circle with radius, how much? 16. Is it true? Yes. The second one will be with a radius 21. The next one with a radius 32. Then with a radius 40. We almost done. I draw the last one, which is with a 40. But if you look here, we need to make trim for parts of these circles. So how can I do this? We can do it. It's not given what is the width. No, it's given here. The width of this part is 6. 3 from this side and 3 from this side. I can do it. Can you see? If you make offset 3 for this line here and this line here, and then I can make delete for the two intermediate circles. Trim this part, this part, this part, this part. Then I can connect it like this and delete the two lines. What do you think? Looks good, but these two parallel lines, which are here, I can repeat them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. I can do it using array. Do you remember? AR enter. But AR, I will select the array classic. Can you watch the previous video? And I will select the polar array. How many? 6. Your center will be this center. select object. I'm gonna use this line and this line, enter, and then OK. Then trim will help you to delete the extra parts. Looks good. We have different options to draw this one, but this is the best way. This is the best way. So if you remember, I draw circles, then I adjusted these two parallel lines and they make array, polar array to adjust the remaining parts. We need to draw this curve. I have a recommendation. We can do it like this. Horizontal line with distance. How much? 20, which is the radius. And the vertical. How much? The vertical one. It will be 20 plus 21 to close it like this. Is it okay? So this radius is 20. This radius is 21. So it will be 41. So from this line, I will go horizontally. Ortho mode is on. 20. I will go up 41. Then I go horizontally to this line. What I did, I will do fillet with radius 20 between this line. I will do fillet with radius 21 between this line and this line. That makes sense? Looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. Okay, I will repeat it one more time. Sorry. So I draw horizontal line here with the radius 20. I will draw a vertical line with two radius, 20 and the 21, which is 41. I will go to this line. Fillet with radius 20 between this and this. Fillet with radius 21 between this one and this one. If you are professional, I can do mirror for these curves. About, or here is your mirror, can be repeated now. The remaining part is this line and this line, this line and this line. I highly recommend to draw another circle here, probably with radius 21. Let's see if we draw here a circle with radius 21. Looks good. And draw a tangent. Tangent. Where is the tangent? It's not shown up. You can make shift, right click, or snap setting, and make sure your tangent is okay. It's okay. So let's try. Do we have a tangent? I think we can start from here. No, from this one, probably. To be tangent. There you go. We have tangent. We can start. If you draw first circle with radius 21, and then draw a line from this point to be tangent. It is a tangent. I can draw the first circle from here with radius 21, draw a line from this point to tangent. Then circle with radius 21 and draw a line from this point to tangent. Then you can delete this line, but if you delete it, you will have a gap here. How can I change this gap? We can make it fillet with radius 21 between this line and this line. That's fine. Or you can make trim and delete the extra parts. But I highly recommend use fillet will be better. So we can we can draw something to help us for some reason and then delete it. So most of the this drawing is done with fillet. If you are feeling that we have vertical lines many, we can delete them. Center line like this and like this. If you don't like these, we can delete them. So this shape exactly like this one. If you would like to make colors, I can draw gradient. We have here this shape of the colors. We can choose this one and probably this one. See, click inside the area that you would like to make gradient. There you go. Gradient. I am drawing gradient. You can make gradient also for this area, this area, this area, this area. Looks beautiful. We can make gradient, but we will change the color to be this. For which one? This blue for these circles. Looks good. We can make this one white. We can make it hedge, solid, and your color is white. We don't have white here, but we can select this white. That's fine. This one. And we have white here. So this shape, exactly like this shape, but we have a little difference, that's fine. Okay. I will leave this one for you as exercise so you can exercise or train yourself. It will be the same also. Go ahead and draw center line, center line. You can adjust this part and make polar array 4 times.